Hello there. We have returned, and we are in Sutopolis, where the sun is shining too much. So we have a squad of tennis balls, Bedard, King Gang, Mr. Toad, Lord Helix, and Potential 2. So we are about to progress the story. Since we don't like the sun as water types, right? You know, we're not thrilled with this development. So it is time to fix the sun issues. And it's also so damn bright on my screen. I'm not happy with it. So I defeat them, so they're like, okay, fuck it. The suit we've been developing, you can have it. You know, seems like a fair trade deal to me. Into the Cave of Origin we go. Oh, there's an encounter. Do we have a horsey? I'm so used to not. I'm gonna show you real quick. What I'm doing is, because I'm pretty sure at least I will put up the wheel. Like, this is where I'm looking. It's like if horsey is not on here, then that means we already. We rolled it on here, right? That's because I don't remove stuff unless we rolled it on the wheel. So yeah, I see it goes from Shelter to Cedra. I don't know if you can see the mouse. I don't know if because I'm not looking at the thing, but at least I can highlight, right? Goes Shelter to Cedra. So that means I already have horsey, and I'm pretty sure I remember getting horsey. That's why I asked. So, in that case, I will actually try again. What in the hell is that? Does those get like cleared later, I guess? Alright, I'll just catch this Voltorb and we'll roll it later. Perfect. There. That bastard. Not letting me run away. Quite rude, if you ask me. Also, I'll double check if I actually had horsey in the box. Because if I don't have horsey in the box, I will release the full torp. Because then I just ran away from my counter, right? So, but I'm pretty sure. It's just, you know, right now I'm not gonna go back as we're just trying to do this real quick. I think it's so funny. We just jump on their back, like, the fuck? Like, why does it let us jump on their back and then they're like, oh, once they primal revert, now they're evil or something? Like, I don't get it. And also, why do we take off the magma suit? What the, like, huh? Like, how does that make any sense? Like, did we just stop wanting that protection? Okay, this shit is, I was gonna say it's like lagging the hell out or what? Okay, but it was just loading up the cinematic, of course. Like, he was my homie a second ago. Why can't we just still be friends? That's what I don't understand. Alright, it's a Landorus. I might just master ball this, because I don't have that many more encounters. And this is like one of the higher level ones. Like, I'm tempted just like, because this could actually kill stuff, depending on its moveset. Like, I kind of want to just master ball it, rather than deal with any potential issues. But surely it can't Oko me, right? So maybe I give it a shot first and see. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. It's Swords Dance and it's faster than me. We're never mind. We're not dealing with this shit. Thank God we vaporized the sun, so we can live our lives once again. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about their repenting and bullshit. It's, you know, they knew what they were doing. Get out of here. I mean, they should be in jail, but that's, you know, whatever. That's not how we do it here, I guess. No one gets punished for their crimes. Oh, no, okay. So I was also wondering this whole time. I was like, when do I get the Eon Flute? Like, 'cause I haven't gotten it yet, so it makes sense to get it like now. But there's also technically there's more encounters, I think. So now I don't have to have a flyby for the rest of the game, which is nice. Which, I mean, I did teach the White Hawk fly, and so I've pretty much only used fly off screen, I think. Like when I was grinding, and that's about it. So. Okay, game, what are we doing? Why are we... I don't know why it's lagging out so hard right now. I have nothing running other than exactly, you know, what you'd expect. The music, OBS, the game. But Jesus, this thing is, woo! Okay. We are back, I guess. Also, the AZ flower. Can you get, like, closer to it? No. Always a cool detail to put in there. Alright, I will actually go talk to people now. Now that I've saved everyone, so now they should have gifts lined up for me. Oh, that's funny. That Brick Break is horn drill. One of these days when I play a Nuzlocke, I'll have a what's it called? A no guard mon, and then just have a one-hit KO move and just breeze through the game.
Hi, I'm accident attorney Kevin
Nope.
Crockett. If you've
Nope,
been
nope,
injured
nope.
in an accident, you have a lot of questions. Do I have a claim? And
But it's all good. Wait, yeah, where are my gifts? I feel like I should be getting more. You know, these people should know I just saved them, right? Like I can understand if people from elsewhere don't know that I saved them all, right? But it's like, literally, I just saved them, and everyone, you know, the leader of Zootopolis could tell them that. So, you know, it feels. Do I have anything to sell? It's like that, but I don't know if I have much else. Can you sell the? I don't think you can sell the orbs, but it's like I don't have a use for the red orb yet. But obviously they don't either. Big shock. Yeah, whatever. I don't have much to sell here, which is fine. Okay, see, that's more like it. Like, I don't care if it's like anything that I'm gonna use or not, just I don't know, is it crazy to think that the person who just saves the entire region you should be prepared with an offering? I don't know. Seems like a good idea to me, personally. As in this case, the one who did the saving of the region. But alas. Like, I don't want this wheel at all, but I'll take it. And I appreciate that it was offered. I do not have a shrinkfish. I don't have a barboach either. I assume they give you like a doll of whichever Pokemon you show them that they're asking about, but I don't know that for sure. That is just a wild guess. It's like oddly specific to ask for those mons. Is this the Draco Meteor teacher? Yeah. Yeah, I have both orbs, so I do know about the orbs. That is... Alright, so... What we can do right now... Because I almost forgot. First things first. We should be doing this first. Is going to the wheel and picking out... Not picking out, but the wheel picks out what we're getting. So I mean, we have a 25 impish soundproof Voltorb here that from the Cave of Origin, or 36, excuse me, and then 45 adamant. Yes, it only had rock throw, so I guess it wasn't as big of a threat as I thought, but I didn't know that, right? So I'm fine with using the Master Ball just to make sure I catch it. Because like also, in most games, I usually end up saving the Master Ball and then just using it on the literal last encounter, rather than like using it in a situation where, like, hey, maybe this one's more difficult to catch. Other than, it did work out very well when, I think I used the Master Ball for the 30-minute run with Tristan and Michael for Manaphy in Victory Road. That was worth it. Although, sad that it didn't see play, but obviously we didn't lose any mons since then, so it made sense to just use those mons. But yeah, back at it. So this was the Groudon. Yeah. So, first let's spin for the Voltorb. Let me get back to over here, because get that wheel going. And it shall be Octillery. And then the Groudon encounter, that was the Adamant Lando, is going to be Melodic. So I will be right back. And we are back with the big guns. Artillery, I mean, yeah, it's based off of, it's a weapon squid, so, you know. Not too crazy of a nickname, not so out there, but I think it works. And then we have a male melodic, so I mean, we just solve all this, so. I think it's funny, it is adamant, and the moveset it has currently does support that, but obviously its special attack is still much better. And because this, I didn't look with the, when we got the Lottie earlier, but at least this one has 3 perfect IVs, because I think that's what they used to do with legendaries. And it, I forgot, it's in, what's that? It's the perfect IVs are in attack, defense, and special attack. So whether that matters, that's a, I was gonna say that's a separate discussion, except it's really not. It's it doesn't, but it just reminded me when I was looking at it on PK Hex, right? Because I can see the IVs, which I normally don't look at. That's just, I just click through the stuff, and it's like if anything's cool or notable to bring up, right? So bam. Was it cool? Probably not. Was it notable? Probably not. What I do need to do is take advantage of the Eon Flute, because now that makes getting my other encounters that I had not done yet much easier. So we have some encounters to be getting, which I don't like that this map is, you know, so I've been so accustomed to the map that's on the Dex nav, right? So like, I know I have to like get stuff here, but I haven't visited here yet, right? So I don't think it shows up on here yet until you visit. So I'd have to go like Slateport and just go this way. Which, how do you? Oh yeah, it's that. Okay, cool. I'm just learning my bearings again. Haven't done this in a while. So I think what I'll do is, I guess I'll do the Nameless Cavern, because it's like it's more encounters, right? Like it's, I guess I'll look around if there's any other of the nameless yada yadas or whatever. I don't remember that, like lost or secret locations, I guess, right? So yeah, Mirage Island, yeah. So I'm gonna go to that Nameless Cavern first, and then the Mirage Island, and then we'll do the routes. Just because it's on the top of my mind here. And the way I'll do it is, for encounters, it'll be just one per named location. So like if a Nameless Cavern shows up somewhere else, right, like it's oh, I forgot, this is like the legendaries and shit. Huh. Am I gonna be able to catch this? Well, I guess we'll see what it becomes, right? Okay, yeah. I didn't know if it randomized into legendaries, but it is level 50, which is pretty massive. So I'm just gonna lower it a little bit, right? And then now we'll throw the Ultra Balls. Sick. So that's nice. I'll just put something else in the front. I don't need to heal right now. I can just put something else in the front for now. I think should work. And then let me get that Eon Flute. And we're gonna go to Mirage Island next. Which was this direction, yeah. Which I forget, is this where Steven told me to go? It might be. I kind of skipped through the dialogue, I'll be honest. Which I guess that's not a surprise, right? If you've been watching this far, you've seen me do that all game, pretty much. Like, I'm sure there's been times where it's like, oh, they tell me what I'm doing next, and then I just like, I ask, oh, is this what I'm supposed to do next? Because I just didn't read it. Because obviously, I've played the games enough to have a general idea, but not enough to like fully know everything, right? Which, also, again, not a surprise to the two main people watching Michael and Tristan here. They've seen me not know what's it called, the parts of Platinum that the same part over and over. It's not, I will never know anything about the Shadow Realm, or the Distortion World, excuse me. I call it the Shadow Realm every time, because I forgot for the longest time what it was called. So, we got the Shelgon here from Mirage Island. So I'll just go up further and we'll get this TM nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep thinking I'm like, oh, I have to go back here and like click something to like leave, but it's but it's not that at all. So, like I said earlier, I'm just gonna go to Slateport. We'll do this wheel spins for these two, and then we'll go get more encounters, because I have to go 2 directions from Slateport to get more encounters, so I figured that this was a good place to do it from. So we have the level 50 Bold Intimidate Growlithe, that was again the Nameless Cavern, and then we have the Shelgon, which is Jolly from the Mirage Island. So we got 2 wheel spins to do. So I will get on over to that wheel. And the wheel says that a level 50 Bold cast form, which it will be the water form, obviously. I know I didn't put it on there, but I think that if you had seen it on the wheel before, that's why, because cast form has a water form, of course, and I can have it be permanent in this form. Although I think because of its ability, if anyone ever sets up weather, it will change. Maybe. I don't know, actually. I guess we'll find out together. Well, will we? Spoiler. Not spoiler, because I don't know for sure, but will it be on the team at any point? That's, seems unlikely at this point, I guess, is the best way to put it. And then we have a Zoom roll for the level 37, not Bagon, I wanted to say Bagon. God, you know what, the name is escaping me, so it's gonna bother me. I will... Shelgon, goddamn. I just brain farted there, but yeah, I will be right back. Okay, hold on. may or may not have been talking with a muted mic, but we have returned, and I will quickly go over what I just said. I'm embarrassingly, I did it for once in a while. Like I usually don't mute my mic when I pause it, but I did. Because I think I sneezed, so I was like, I instinctually did it. But okay, I'll go over it quickly what I was doing and not waste too much time since I already did. And I can't, I'm not editing, so I ain't undoing shit. So, Ricky the Raindrop, it was a, like, mascot for the Orange County Water District. So, you know, where I grew up. Thus, that it was just in my head, and it's, you know, it's a raindrop. And this has 3 perfect IVs because it replaced a legendary. So it has attack, special attack, and SPDF that are all perfect IVs. Then we have Blue Bunny, the huge power Jolly Azumarill, and Blue Bunny is just an ice cream brand. I don't even know if I've ever had it, but I've heard of it, so that was just the first thing I thought of. So you got, so those 2 were just, you know, the places you can access by Eon Flute. Now, what we can do is go visit some places that we did not earlier, that I've just held off on doing. Which also, there's also a bunch of trainers here that I have yet to fight, and I don't know that I actually will, is the actual truth, I think, at this point. Because, like, my levels are fine enough, and I've been doing the, like, refight of people instead. So I'm gonna get the 108, if it ever lets me. And I've closed everything else out on my computer, so I do not know why it's, like, spiking like this. I guess just Google Chrome is just doing too much. I don't know. But I know that, like, when I bring up the screen of, like, all the ROMs on here, it always says, like, bad compatibility, so I don't know what it directly means. Oh, wow. I think I'm gonna do the same thing as I did with the Seadra, where we already have Randy the Marshtomp in the box, so we already have access to a Swampert, thus, yeah, I just have to train it. And so I will try again. We are always open for new friends unless they're megas. Then, as you've seen, I'm willing to just ignore that shit and just be like, yo, I don't care, this is the same species. If it's a base mega, then I can slap an Assault Vest on it, and it gets nice, so. And also, obviously, Kyogre, Primal Kyogre, same thing.
Hi, I'm accident attorney Kevin Crockett.
In an instant.
If you've been injured in an accident, you have a lot of questions.
Just take that, right? So, I think it's not too surprising that I would do that. But just in case anyone was wondering, the logic of the ones I'm keeping around, because as I will always mention, those are optional clauses. Like, dupes and species are always optional clauses on Nuzlocke. So, at least I play it that way. I mean, I guess not everyone has to, but that's how I've always played it, and that's how I was introduced to it, as always optional. So, if there's a Pokemon I really like and I just want more copies of it, or more, like, you know, that's in my mind, that's my decision, right? So, I'm just gonna name it Arch instead of Archie, because I feel like it. I don't know. I don't think Arch is a female name really, but neither was Archie in my mind, so I just decided to do it. So we'll go Seamonville encounter as well. That's funny. Yo, oh, it's finally time for the repeat ball to do something. It's finally time. Damn it. I was really hopeful that would work out well. Unfortunate. But that's okay. We will just keep throwing Ultra Balls, I guess, because I don't think I can hit it with anything, right? kinda have to just throw a bunch of Ultra Balls and let it decide if it wants to be turned into a water type or not, you know? I need to start looking at what can I do? So since I have I'm like 4 attacks on everything, right? Like at this point, because that was since I was I don't have any good status moves on the 2 non-Assault Vest users. So I mean I really don't have anything that I can do to like lower the health at all. Like, I can hope that Acid Spray doesn't kill it, right? Like, maybe it doesn't, right? But it's just like, I'm always going to be scared when I'm this high level over. So I think at this point, I think we've proven Ultra Ball from full health, not happening. So I'm going to do an Acid Spray. If it kills it, it kills it. If it doesn't, great. Alright, perfect. So, now we'll keep trying. And then obviously after this we need to get more balls. I tried giving it a silent treatment, didn't work, because I talked so much to the Giratina previously, and that also didn't work, so clearly I have to just find a happy medium. But yeah, so no Seamaville encounter. So we can go back to Sleepport, and heal up, and then buy more balls, so that we can then do the routes off to the east of Sleepport. Buy the choice band at some point, but I've used so much money on other stuff that probably not at this point. Which means also I'm not getting that many balls here, so I could try to just hold off on encounters and just do them after the gym. Because that's when I'd be fighting a bunch of trainers. It is an option. Do I want to do that though? Or do I have no fear and just, you know, say, hey, I can catch with this many balls, and if they don't like it, then they didn't want to be on my team anyway, right? So, I think I'll... Okay, no, this is definitely not the way to go. I'm dumb. I'm looking at the map, I'm like, that looks wrong. Yeah, I'm supposed to go from up here, right? Yeah. because I went to get my slate port encounter. Oh, I forgot you can't go this way, but I can get the 134. So I forgot the currents are there. Yeah. So here's a Muna that I will throw an Ultra Ball. And then decide what's the like weakest move I've got out there, right? Like, is it just Acid Spray still? I'm at 128 special attack. Maybe Clear Smog is the weaker. The only resisted move that I have on here is Rock Smash, but the attack is super high, and I think Def is higher on this mon. I don't actually know on Muna. But either way, I'll try Clear Smog. Since we're low on balls. I gotta be more aggressive in the catching approach, I think. Because normally I'm pretty passive in that regard. Alright. We caught the Muna. Which, since we are right here, we can just go right back to the Pokemon Center. And spin that wheel. After, of course, seeing. Which also, since we caught it outright, naive, rough skin. And so yeah, so this is Hasty Forewarn, Muna from Route 134. And so we shall go over to that wheel and give it a whirl. Okay, so this does bring up something, not that it's gonna probably come up in this, but Surskit evolves obviously and becomes a flying type instead of a water type. And you may also notice on this, Masquerain is not on the wheel. So what that says, you know, or what I interpret for this is that I can never evolve Surskit. Because it has to say water type. So if you're wondering why the Eviolite would be good in the game other than early game for non-fully evolved stuff, Surskit. The only way I'd use it is obviously with the Eviolite. So will I use it? You know, in fairness, the typing's not bad. Like the grass resist, or quote unquote. I think I should say it would be a grass switch in, right? Is the wording that I was trying to use most of this time, because obviously nothing can fully resist grass really, unless it. Oh no, what am I doing? Yeah, we already know it's the level 20 Muna. My bad. I'll be right back. We have returned. We have gliding the Surskit, since it looks like it is gliding. Alright, so simple. So now we do need to go the other way, because I forgot about the current on Route 134, so my bad. So we will, I guess, from Zootopolis is probably the easiest like place that I'm allowed to fly to on the Eon Flute too, I guess is a better way to phrase it. I do like the nice touch of the ball, like kind of like floats in the air instead of like, you know, the normal physics of just tossing it out. Do I have to go left? I don't actually know. Like, I just always want to look at like the map that has been guiding us this whole way. So I'm gonna try going, I think it's through like 127 to 128, which we went to trigger the story in 128. So So I think I can go. So yeah, 129's new. So we do have an encounter to get here. That's funny. That it's a Musharna. After we just caught a Muna. So I'm gonna flame burst it. I know we don't have many balls, but I trust in myself. So there's that. Did you ever think about that? So now let's keep going to the next route. That's still 129. So here's 130. Shit. Well, I can't crit it. That's actually really nice. The reason I said shit, not because it's a danger to me, but because it's just gonna be annoying to catch, right? That's my assumption. I guess I don't know. Megas don't modify the catch rate, so it's only gonna be annoying if it has teleport, right? Which I don't know if it would have it at this point. No clue. Alright, sick. Yeah, and we knew we couldn't crit it, so there's that. Which also, I'm just gonna throw this in so that I don't have to take any damage. Sick. Alright. Now, due to the money situation, it looks like we have like 4 more encounters, 5 maybe even, that I can see on the screen here. So I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't keep doing this since I have 0 money. So what I think at this point we will stop getting encounters for now, and we're gonna go back to Sutopolis and get to the wheel, and then we'll do the gym next episode, because I'm looking at the time. So I think for now we have Bold, Forewarn, Musharna at level 25, and the Lonely Trace Mega Alakazam level 25 as well, which again, this was from Route 129 and Route 130. So we shall go to that wheel, and let's figure out what's going on here. So we have Poliwag. Well, in theory, right, because I have a Politoed, I could say, species, but because it has the branched, evolution to be Poliwrath, I think it'd be great to have Poliwag that is intended to go to Poliwrath, as we know Poliwrath is a beast, so very happy for Poliwag. And then, so that was the Musharna is going to be the Poliwag, then the Mega Alakazam will become Vaporeon, which, Vaporeon, nice Pokemon. Nothing crazy there, but very solid Mons, of course, because water types are good. Who'd have thunk it? So I will be right back. Alright, and we have returned. We are now homies with Swirly, the Poliwag, and Mermaid Man, the Vaporeon, which it just has swirlies on its face, and Mermaid Man. I mean, if you've ever watched SpongeBob, come on now. So that means next time around, like I said, we will do the gym. So we'll go right here as hey, we're literally gonna start with the gym, just like we did with, what was it, Winona's gym? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.